All right, what's going on? We back. Mercy Sports Talk did a mock draft simulator. I dropped the link in the description if you want to do the mock draft simulator as well. Like I said, this is kind of what I predict the Lions going to do. For the most part, kind of mixed in with some guys I think that's favorable in the positions they go in for the Lions. So this is not exactly the players I wanted. I try to think like Bob Quinn, think what the Lions needed, and kind of put my own twist. So this is not a representation of what I exactly want to happen, but I tried to mix all them variables in. And last year I don't think I did it. So this is a strictly 7-round mock draft for the Lions. Some of the players I don't know and get extensive with when we get to the 6th and 7th round. So bear with me. But for the majority of the reasons, I picked a lot of guys that I broke down, I'm familiar with, and the whole nine. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Best way to donate is share the video. But I'm going to talk about these guys briefly. Out number one, TJ Hockenson. I think that's just where the Lions are going to go with this. I think they're going to go with the tight end, TJ Hockenson. Obviously, there's rumors that they may take a quarterback. It's a lot of rumors that Kyler Murray is actually sliding down the draft boards and stuff of that nature. So it's a possibility that Kyler Murray could be there, Haskins could be there. But it sounds like the rumors of Kyler Murray really sliding are having an effect. And at the point, I could have picked, I'm not sure exactly who I was there, but a lot of pass rushers were gone. Either it was Jawan Taylor, even the Jonah Williams kid from Alabama was going. So this is not where I had to pick of anybody. It's a simulator, so it's me versus the computer, and you also could change the difficulty of it as well, too. Difficulty of it, whatever, difficulty of it, whatever you want to call it. But I'm tired. But I took Hockenson number one. I felt that the Lions really liked him. I can't act like the Lions can move back. I can't trade up. It is what it is. Second round, Mack Wilson. I like Mack Wilson. I feel that the Lions need help in coverage. Kennard can't cover. Davis can't cover. Christian Jones, I don't know. I don't think he can cover. I don't even know. He be out there half the time because most of the time we in sub packages, nickel dime. Or more of these teams playing three receiver sets and stuff of that nature. So I think they need coverage. I think Mack can play outside. He can play inside. And I think if he shows enough promise in camp, if he is to pick in the second round, you can knock Davis to the outside. And Mack Wilson has the hips and the fluidity and the athletic ability to be a problem in coverage. So therefore, you probably won't get that Zeke on the wheel route, or the Detroit Lions lose on the Zeke wheel route on Jared Davis. Mack Wilson is a hell of a player. The Lions love Alabama players last year. They got Hand. They also had Robinson on there as well too. So yep, Alabama, Mack Wilson, one of my favorites. Linebackers, I seen a need there for the Lions. And I went on and picked them, so it made a lot of sense. Linebacker, tight end, so they go offense, defense in the first 2 rounds. Third round, Deontay Thompson from Alabama. We talked about him today. Yeah, real rangy safety, hard-hitting guy. Can play free safety or strong safety. Not going to be one of them dudes like Quadre to be able to play the nickel. He's just more of a safety guy. He can play it free or strong. And he can provide some depth behind Tracy Walker, provide some depth behind Quadre Diggs if something happened to him. Or if you want Coleman to start outside and Quadre to slide inside, then Thompson can play strong safety, free safety. So I just seen value here. I seen value with a guy that I think has first or second round ability sliding to the third round. Not necessarily that we need a safety, but like I said, it's value there, best available. Round 4, I just think that the Lions need a speed back. And they may not even look at Darrell Henderson. It may not be a guy that's even on their radar. He might not even be on the draft board at number 4, but I like Darrell Henderson a lot. Fast guy to Memphis, speed guy, explosive home run breaking guy, and I really think the Detroit Lions need a home run guy, a guy that Stafford can hand the ball off to, hit him on the swing route and the flats, hit him on the Texas route, hit him with a toss play. He can just take it to the crib. They need speed on that offense. They lack explosive speed in the backfield, and that's just my thoughts on Darrell Henderson. Fast people say, oh, he run high and this and that. Peterson ran high. Gurley run high. A lot of different running backs run high. So, it is what it is. We're not asking him to go out there and touch it 20 times a game, 15 times a game. he kind of be like the Java Best, the firecracker out the backfield. But in the 4th round, I can't pronounce this dude name. B.U. Benzinshulo, whatever this guy's name is. Offensive guard from Wisconsin. Don't know a lot about him. I figured the Lions need an offensive guard. He from Big Ten country. He from Wisconsin. We produce really good offensive guards. And may he very well be Larry Warford or Graham Glasgow for us. So I don't know much about him. It presented on the draft board an opportunity and felt the need. And he was one of the highest rated guys available. Xavier Crawford, Central Michigan. Local product, Mount Pleasant. Heard about him a lot. Nice size for a corner. Ran a 4.48 at the combine. Think he's from Florida or California. I think it's California. He's from what are the two? Developmental cornerback. Came from a mid-major, Central Michigan. Saw something about him leading the draft combine. I seen a name. Know he had ability. Know he got potential. Redshirt junior. I felt that fit a need for the Lions. Xavier Crawford, a corner. I didn't see any corners worth taking a lot of this draft. I know Lonnie Johnson went in the 2nd round, and I just figured the Lions got several corners on the roster, from Darius Slay to Justin Coleman, who they think can play the 2nd cornerback or the slot. They got Mike Ford, Tease Tabor they still believe in, Marcus Cooper, Rashad Melvin. So, and still got the returner guy. I'm tired. His name is eluding me right now. Jamal Agnew. So they got 7, 8 corners on the roster as well. And don't forget Quadre can play the nickel as well too. So they got a lot of corners. So I didn't think they really was going to go corner. And they could go corner, but classic Lion going corner late. And I think it's a lot of upside with Xavier Crawford, when I understand. 6th round, our second pick in the 6th round. I like Tyreek Jackson out of Buffalo. Local product, somewhere from Michigan. If you get him right there, you can develop him behind Stafford for 2 or 3 years, and hopefully, when you're ready, he'd be able to take over when asked to. Big, strong kid. I think he ran the 4.5s or 4.6s. Strong arm. Got some, mechanical issues. Got a strong arm, but he got everything you need for a good physical quarterback. Kind of remind you of Cam Newton, just looking at him, how he built. So he'll be a project, but guess what? A lot of you guys ain't trying to rush Stafford out the door either. So, it makes sense to get Tyreek Jackson as well too. And I think that'll be a hell of a move. And then you got the receiver from Toledo, Jonavia Johnson. Hopefully I said his name. He's from Gary, Indiana. Not a big receiver. I just, felt that the production was there. It was a need that some people believe the Lions need. So just picked him because he was a name. He was from Ohio, Toledo, to be honest. So, I did a little research on him. He ain't nothing really special, but, we shall see. But then at the end, offensive tackle Bobby Evans from Oklahoma. Playoff NCAA playoff team. Good program from Oklahoma. Good offensive tackle. Probably can kick in, play guard. So we do need we needed some offensive linemen. And maybe he could fill a need and eventually, produce into a right tackle or left tackle or guard for the Detroit Lions. But pretty much this is a mock draft. Like, I didn't really go extensive into knowing everybody, them deep guys, deep down. But I did hear about Jackson. I did hear about Crawford. But like I said before, it's a deep draft. It's a lot of guys that, might not get drafted, might make it to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, might be real great. So it is what it is, man. I just rolled with the draft simulator. I'll link that article, that link in the description under source link. If you want to do it yourself, you pick your draft board that's presented to you, Pro Football Focus, Bleacher Report, whatever the situation may be. You pick how many rounds you want to go and difficulty, and also you pick, team needs from 4 different sites of team needs. There's several thousand different draft boards you can pick from. So it's a neat thing. I've been doing it for a few years. This is the first time I ever reposted it. So let me know what you guys think about the mock draft. You do your mock draft. You can post it on social media. Tag me in it if you would like. Now, I'd like to see a lot of you guys mock draft. Or you could just, paste the names in the comment section. So it's a neat thing. And then we got a mock draft simulator that you can trade down and trade up. I don't know the name of it. Somebody just passed it on for me. So I promise I'll get this mock draft out there. I promise I'll get it out there before the end of the night. Tired, I grinded, I got it out there. Salute to everybody, Mercy Sports Talk, just for having fun, not trying to be a scientist or think too hard. But don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email, all those links there. or information there. Appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time.